Hello everyone, seeing as Nick's shamelessly plugging his book, I will shamelessly plug mine. This is actually not my book, even though it's got my name in big letters. This is the book of the bakers of the Real Bread campaign. So, Real Bread campaign, what is Real Bread? I'm here to say, let's reclaim the name. Nick was talking about bread. I don't believe he was. He was talking about industrial loaf products, which are not bread. We need to take that name back. The thing that we call bread, real bread, why should we be the ones having to say real in front of it? Why can't we just call it bread and ask the industrial loaf fabricators to find a new name for their products? The other things that I want to talk about, our campaign is mainly about just giving people a chance to choose to eat bread. And that is just, when we say real bread, we just mean 4 simple ingredients, 3 simple ingredients. Flour, water, salt in the case of sourdough. Add yeast if you're doing a yeasted loaf. And that's really, really simple and really accessible. Cheap ingredients, anyone can make it, you can make it, even I can make it, and I'm just the office boy. A 5-year-old kid can make it. But what I want to talk to you about today really is about 2 things. It's about artisan bread and sourdough. Sometimes they're both the same thing. Over the years, over the white sliced years, there have been many bakers who have been keeping it alive, keeping going, keeping baking real bread. And now, thankfully, they should be flattered that the rest of the country is slowly coming around to, hang on, not all loaves are created equal. There's this stuff called bread. It's not those fluffy white loaves that you squeeze in supermarkets. It's this real stuff with a crust and a flavour to it. And one loaf is different from the other. And these people who've been lovingly crafted it are genuine artisan bakers. They have spent years perfecting their craft and building up the knowledge to be able to turn those basic ingredients into something fantastic. One of the things that a lot of them will do is sourdough. So they are literally taking flour and water and nurturing that to a thriving culture that will then make this wonderful sourdough bread. Thing is, big industry has now cottoned onto this and said, oh, hang on, there's money to be made there. There are people willing to pay, a decent price for that. We'll have a bit of that, except we don't want to train up artisan bakers. We don't want to spend all that time waiting. How about we take this packet of artisan sourdough mix and sell that for a £5 a loaf instead? Brilliant. And nobody's going to stop us doing it. And that's the big problem. We have been to the government and said that the words sourdough, the words artisan bread, the words artisan baker have no legal definition. People of Britain need protection from people using those misleadingly. Because if you're going to a shop and paying, yes, sometimes £5 for a loaf of sourdough, you want to be damn sure, A, that that's genuine sourdough, and B, that you've helped give a job to a genuine independent artisan baker who's keeping your high street alive. Sadly, Defra went, yeah. I'm paraphrasing there, but yeah, get the gist. So, for a start, we'll be at some point soon relaunching our call for an honest crust act, and we want you to all join on that and help us reclaim the name of sourdough, artisan bread, and just bread. And yes, if you're wanting to reclaim bread for yourself, so you can go to the Real Bread Campaign website, realbreadcampaign.org. You can join the campaign there. We welcome everybody. You can find where to find a real bread baker, and you can also buy this lovely book out now, Sourdough Real Bread. Thank you.